Hello, my beautiful, handsome individuals. Welcome back to Amy's Insight. Welcome if you're new. Today, we're going to take a look at the next 7 days for you, see what you've got going on. I'm going to choose 3 cards, and then you're going to pick the one that you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, that's okay. There's probably messages in that reading for you as well. So let's do this. Got the first card. The second one. Beautiful. And let's do the last one. This one. All right, I will place these images on the screen for you to choose from. Take your time. I'll see you at your timestamp. Hi, Group 1. You chose this card. This is from the Osprey. We'll read the meaning of that card in a second. Let's get your oracle cards out here first, so that we can get your full message. All right, Spirit, for Group 1, over the next 7 days, what can they expect? What is happening for them? Got this one. For my Group 1, what do they have going on this week? And let's get your tea leaves. For Group 1, let's do this one, that one. All right, let's take a look-see. So this is the Osprey. Your success is now at hand. Allow abundance to flow to you effortlessly. It's a nice-looking bird. And then we've got helping hand. Need others to assist with services, increase productivity. No one can handle it all. Then we've got clover, luck, gambling, opportunity, chance, small happiness. Hand, shut the front door, honey. Look at this. So this is a week where you need to accept help from someone, okay? Or you'll be helping someone. And then we got romance is in the air. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. So, okay. So, right. So this week you're going to get lucky. People are going to want to show up and help you some way, somehow. This is going to help you reach a goal of yours, it looks like, all right? There's increased productivity. You're realizing that you cannot do everything by yourself. You do need some help, okay? The number 2 could be significant. Okay, I had to adjust the mic there. All right, some of you might need to speak up or speak clearly this week, all right? Let's take a look. What's the atmosphere around my Group 1? The Emperor in the reverse. Talk to me about the unexpected. Queen of Swords reversed. What's working for my Group 3s this week? The 3 of Swords. Talk to me about the challenge this week. Sheesh. 6 of Coins. Okay. Group 1, I feel this could be a week where you feel like you're losing control of a situation where there's a lot that you've got going on and you're getting to this breaking point, like, or this is also someone around you. You don't see clearly how you can get something done because you feel like things are out of your control or things feel a bit off kilter. All right. You're meant to work through this, though. What action can my Group 1s take to make this a successful week? The Hierophant. All right. Get some help here. Have faith that things are going to work out. All right, have faith. Maybe pray. If you pray, okay. Now, turning point here for my Group 1s. What's changing for them this week? Oh, we've got the 7 of Coins in the reverse. Where do you end the week? This one. We got, Death and the 3 of Wands. Okay, there's a big development by the end of the week, Group 1, okay? So yeah, this week feels a bit challenging in the sense that you've got a lot of things going on and you feel like you don't know something well enough, or you're confused. You're confused about what the right thing is to do or who to reach out to. But I'm getting people are going to show up in support, provided that you're open. So we got the 10 of coins in the reverse at the back of the deck and the 10 of swords. So yeah, something is ending for you this week or breaking down for you, but it brings opportunity with it. Okay, there is this sense of you either get rescued from a situation that has been hurting you or has been keeping you down. All right, you experience kindness and support from others. Here with romance is in the air, it could quite literally be about a marriage or romantic situation in your life. But for others of you, romance can also indicate loving what you do or finding something that you love this week that can help uplift you. All right. Tell me about this Emperor in the reverse. The 9 of coins in the reverse. All right. So you feel like, things are out of your control. You feel like you're working too hard. You're not being seen. And that could be part of the disillusionment. Like no matter what you do, no matter how you show up, you feel like your efforts are undermined or you're just not recognized for what you bring to the table. Tell me about this Queen of Swords in the reverse. It's like you're getting a little pessimistic that things are never going to change in your situation, but I'm getting there is a change. Page of Coins. Yeah, this is a week where you can set goals and work towards them little by little. Do as much as you can. Don't stress yourself out. If you need help, ask for it. Right? What is working for my group 1 this week? I keep wanting to say group 3 for some reason. Justice, look at that. So yeah, what's working for you is that something that was hurting you or stressing you out is going to come back into balance for you to work through, for you to get some stress relief here. All right, tell me about this challenge though. Why is the 6 of coins the challenge? The 6 of cups in the reverse. So you see that things... 6 of cups and the 6 of coins, very interesting. So you feel that something is repeating, okay? Like no matter whether it's new people around you, it's like the same old. And you're tired of giving to a situation that doesn't give back to you in return. You feel that things are unfair. This could also be a week where you decide to speak to someone in a position of authority. Talking about something needs to change. That something isn't worth the effort anymore that you've invested and you're considering your options. Yeah, you could be opening up here. Tell me about the Hierophant. You could also find that you're educating yourself more about something having to do with what you're trying to do. Now, apply this to whatever situation you feel is relevant, okay? Because I get for some of you, it's about your career. For others of you, it's about a marriage or a relationship, a significant relationship in your life. Tell me about the Hierophant here. The Page of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're opening up about what has been stressing you out. Some of you could be engaged in prayer or you're being open and honest about what you're not happy about what your values are, what you believe. And if something or someone isn't on the same page, you're considering not investing in this anymore. You feel that it's not worth it. Tell me about the 7 of Coins, Spirit, in the reverse. Summer solstice. Let go of control. Celebrate life. Celebrate life. Have fun. So you're making plans for the summer or you're giving something a few weeks. 4 of Coins in the reverse. Okay, less is more. You're reevaluating your priorities, group 1. All right. It's like you're setting a time frame for something this week that has been going on repeat. You're not happy. You're not satisfied. You're like, you know what? I'm going to stop investing in this if I don't see something improve within X number of weeks or by the summer. I'm out of here. It's like you're making plans because you end the week here wanting to level up, wanting to change your situation. And again, if it's not delivering, you're not either. All right. It's like endings lead to new beginnings. That's what I'm planning for. Meet me there or don't meet me and I'll be gone. Or I'll be in this new situation. All right. Now I do want to clarify here the helping hands. Spirit, what are you trying to say here with the helping hand? Although for some of you, I feel that it's connected to this Hierophant, which could be someone in a position of authority or taking a look at your values that can help you. Clarify this helping hand here. The waxing moon, you're making progress here. It's shifting your mindset about something in your life changes things. It's over the next 1 to 2 weeks. What you're doing matters. Not that what you're doing now doesn't, but it's like you're setting the stage to reach this abundance, okay? Because it says your success is now at hand. There's a lot of emphasis on hands. Also, maybe watch your hands this week. If you're chopping something or if you're writing something, the hands are very significant. Also, the hands have to do with our skill, our talents, our abilities. So you're working more with your hands. You're shaping your future according to your plan. And you have opportunities this week. You have hope. You're like, you know what? This hasn't been working, but I have faith that things are going to turn around. And they will. Especially over the next few months, you know, at the time that I'm recording this, we are still in the winter time, but something changes for you over the next 6 months. And it falls in line with, we have an eclipse coming up on February 17th, which is in the sign of Aquarius, a new moon solar eclipse. So this is bringing changes to the collective as well as to partnerships in our lives, right? To ourself, to our happiness, who we're meant to be. All right. Does our energy match the collective and vice versa? All right. So group 1, that is what I have for you, honey. Let's roll your astro dice for one final message and see what else you've got going on for this week. All right, Spirit. Anything else for my group 1s? We've got the 6th house, Saturn in Libra. Saturn in Libra is exalted. And in the 6th house, it's our service to others, how we show up. So you're going to be very structured when it comes to your work, to your day-to-day, your health habits. All right, 6th house, that connects to Virgo also, right? So how we take care of ourselves. It's all about your organization as well. Doing the right things for the right reasons. We did get justice down here in the Hierophant. So it's your best approach this week is to be honest. If something is bothering you, if you're stressed out about something, let whoever you need to know. The signs that came through in this reading are Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as well as Aries. All right. Those are the majors that I'm looking at. So, friends, that is what I have for you. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. If this reading resonated for you in any way, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye. Group 2, you chose this card. This cute feather here is from a chickadee. I'll read the meaning in a second. Let's get your oracle cards out here first. All right, Spirit, for my group 2s, what are they walking into over the next 7 days? Got that card. For my group 2s, Spirit, what are they walking into over the next... Ooh. All right, we'll leave those there. They wanted to drop out. Yeah, you got 2 cards. And last but not least, let's do your tea leaves. Spirit, for my group twos, what are they walking into next week or this week? Okay. All right. I'm getting resolution already. Group two. Solving conflicts here. Let's see. Hold on. So this card is the chickadee. He looks like this. Isn't he so cute? You might see these birds. Okay. So it says the time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. Well, okay then. Star power. Become an influencer of the company and earn fame, popularity, step into the spotlight. Nice. There's a lot of yellow there. Book. Number 26. With education, knowledge, research, unknown mystery, secret. Then this one is snake, deception, cheating, intelligence. Okay. So the book and the snake. Then we've got discord amongst family and friends. Purse, pay attention to your finances. And then key, successful outcome to your problems. Right. So this week could have some tensions in it regarding friends and family. There could be fights or arguments over finances. Right. Some deception here, but it's like whatever. Oh, and here with secret in the book, we've got the key. So you're figuring out a solution to something that has been draining your finances or creating discord amongst your friends or family. All right. You are releasing old patterns of behavior and energies. Energies can include people in your life. All right. So let's see. That's the main energy here. Let's see what the week has in store for you. All right. What I'm getting also based on these cards is that you guys are figuring out something having to do with what has delayed your progress or your goals, and you're working around it. Because here with the snake, it's like, it looks like a loop around or some spiral here. And you're coming into knowledge of this, and it leads to some sort of breakthrough. All right. Yeah, you're finding solutions here. Spirit, for my group twos, tell me about the energy around them. We got waxing moon with making progress. What's unexpected this week? Temperance in the reverse. What's working for them? The Ace of Cups. Lovely. What's the challenge this week? I mean, we're already getting some of it. Page of Wands. What action can they take to make this a successful week? The full moon. Let's move these a little bit over here so we can fit them all here. Talk to me about their turning point here. Nine of coins in the reverse. And where do they end the week? The Emperor upright. Okay. Back of the deck, we've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse and Judgment. So this is a week where you have to get your emotions in balance because they've been affecting your judgment. Okay. So what you're coming into this week is awareness of where you've been filtering your energy that isn't worth it. Okay. But what I mean by that is that it's been draining you of your finances, or it's been draining you of happy connections with your friends and family. It's like you're figuring something out about how you have been operating or how you have led to this situation. For some of you, it might be another person, but for most of us, it's our own way of looking at things and our own way of operating, where we have been deceptive to our own selves about what is possible and what is not. right? So the main energy for you here is about making progress with the waxing moon. So you're doing something to change your reality. All right, because something that happens this week creates some sort of imbalance where you're not expecting this, but this is actually a happy event where it's something new. Something new is coming in, a new opportunity. You're happy about it, okay? But your challenge here is that maybe you might be too rigid or you're not being carefree because you are putting a lot of expectations, a lot of timing on things. And what needs to happen is that you need to go with the flow, all right, to not be so stuck on an outcome. Like, say you want to reach this star here. Before that can happen, you need to let go of old narratives you've been telling yourself, where you've been deceptive with yourself, right? That's created tension with your friends, your family. Sorry, group 2, your reading was cut off accidentally. So I was saying something about a new opportunity, right? So this one, the Ace of Cups had a hair on it. Sorry. Some of you, maybe you're writers, because I'm getting here the book. Something that you're doing, you're writing a paper, you're writing a book, and maybe you're going through writer's block or your creativity feels blocked this week. But I'm getting you're gonna find inspiration again. Something that's gonna happen this week that shifts everything completely for you is the way that you view yourself and what you bring to the table. Because it's like you've been working very hard. You've mastered whatever it is that you've been working on, and you're taking the lead. And it's like your perspective on yourself is shifting, and that allows for opportunities for something to, whatever has been a problem, you're fixing it. And it's all because of a mindset shift, okay? Let's take a look at this. Now, I was mentioning to the other groups that we have a solar eclipse happening in the sign of Aquarius. So there's a lot of moon energy here. We go waxing moon, something that's expanding and growing, right? To the full moon, which is completion. So you're working on something, or you've been working at something and you're near the end of it. And there's been like setbacks, delays, things have felt off kilter. And this has kind of stressed you out. But this is time for you to wrap something up within the next month or so. Something is reaching a climax or completion, and you're ready to finish this so that you can start the next stage of whatever it is that you're working on. Okay, so we got Page of Coins here. Group 1 got something similar where it's a week of making goals, making progress. Like, what is it that you need to wrap up this week? Or what is it that you've been working on? And you're really doing the final tweaks to it. You're taking the final steps. All right. What's the wrench here? Knight of Cups with Temperance in the reverse. Also, take care of your body or what you've been consuming or, right, eating or drinking or something, because it's something physical where it can feel like your health could be a bit off, or you might feel like you're drained on energy this week, right? And it's because of something, maybe you haven't been sleeping enough. Maybe you haven't gotten enough exercise, or you haven't moved your body, something like that. It's like create balance within yourself. Okay. Now, also, if you've had someone like a friend or a significant other where you've had an argument or some tensions with, this person is coming in with an apology unexpectedly, and it leads to this new beginning. However, you have your doubts about it, okay? So let's clarify this. Hold on. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. The moon in the reverse. Okay, so you're clear about this, all right? For those of you that are waiting on an apology, not that you're waiting, but you do have this apology coming in that can lead to a new beginning with a person. With the double reversed, this is someone trying to overcome toxic habits. It's a karmic connection for some of you, or this could even be your own well-being. Like I get like some type of health thing going on here where there is recovery. You might start the week feeling a little bit low on energy, and then about midweek or so, or even sooner, within the next few days from whenever you watch this reading, maybe you get news from your doctor. This is what's going on with you. Let's try some new medication. This is what's been, your hormones have been off, or what have you. Okay. Just an example. But it brings you like this sense of like, now I know what's going on. Now I see that this is fixable. And it's like what keeps you in this pattern of, oh, damn, like, can I trust it? You're not as flexible, or you don't feel as flexible. Again, that's initially, but I do see you changing that up. Okay. So you get news, some mystery is solved around your health, someone coming in with an apology, and it allows for a new beginning. Put yourself where you fit. For some of you, it might be both. Okay. Tell me about Page of Wands. The Hierophant. Okay. So group 2 got this too. What is standing in your way here is, again, this sense of rigidity. You're trying to break out of the mold. You're trying to break out of an old way of seeing things, or an old way of doing things. And once you do, it's like you've learned as much as you could. You've conformed as much as you could. It's time to branch out and step out into a new experience. I keep seeing the leg tea leaf card in my head. And the leg is about stepping into a new experience. Or some of you, something around your legs could be significant. Tell me about full moon. What action are they taking this week? 2 of Swords in the reverse. Back of the deck, 9 of Swords. There's a decision you're making this week that has you stressed. For some of you, it's insomnia. Now, for some of you, the decision that you have to make this week is whether you forgive someone or not, whether you follow advice or not. Right? It's like someone comes in with their cup, with their information, with their, look here, this is hope. For some of you, it's medicine. And it's like, okay, I don't know if I want to take it. I don't know if I want to do it. Let's clarify. The Ace of Wands in the reverse, okay? So something is bubbling underneath the surface, okay? You've got a lot of ideas. You might feel directionless. It's like you wrap something up and then you're like, okay, now what? What do I do with this? For example, if you're writing a book, do I self-publish? Do I go to a publisher? Do I seek help over here? What do I do? Or do I just move on to the next project because I've got this idea? If it's a health thing, maybe I should try supplements instead of taking commercial medication. Maybe I should try this other thing, right? There is some doubt here. So you're being advised to get as much information as you can in order to make the best decision for you. Don't make a decision until you know exactly what it is that you're stepping into. Okay. So the turning point here with the 9 of Coins in the reverse, I do see you understanding what you need to do. All right. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you are taking action, even though you're not 100% sure. Queen of Coins in the reverse. All right. So you might be a little bit too critical of yourself, or you want things to be perfect. And that could also be the snake with a book. It's like you're seeking perfection and you're disappointing yourself because perfection doesn't exist. Okay. I mean, there is a level of perfection, right? But it's not, as humans, we're not perfect. All right. Hold on. All right, so you're being advised to take a closer look at yourself And don't kill yourself overworking, because you are stepping into this spotlight. You are ready to embrace change, but it's only after you know all the details about what the best path is. Um, let's clarify this Emperor. What's going on with that Emperor over here? Justice, okay? Wonderful. Back of the deck, we've got the Six of Wands. Great. So you end the week here after a period of feeling burnt out, or like things are not moving, things aren't getting ahead, to things being in balance and you have full control about what's happening. There is this stability that you reach, this truth that you tell yourself, okay, this is the right path. I've done all the things that I need to. Now it's time for this breakthrough. Now it's time for the consequences. Like, you're operating from a place of integrity. Initially, again, it's rocky. You feel like you need more information. You do get positive news, or this apology, or this something, because it makes you feel good. Okay, so don't get me wrong. It's not a bad week. It's just a week where you feel maybe you're a little bit low on enthusiasm. Maybe you're a bit low on energy or physical strength. But within a couple of days from when you're watching this, you step into your power, because you come into knowledge. Knowledge is power. And the more you know, the easier it is for you to avoid pitfalls, for you to fix situations here that have created discord. And it doesn't mean that you're like arguing with people and this, that, and it doesn't have to be dramatic like that. I'm not getting that. I get a bit of tensions because your attention is focused on multiple things, and there's other people or situations in your life that also need your attention. And if you're not taking action, you're just there in the in between, trying to, have faith about something. And this, it's like you're physically there, but mentally you're elsewhere. Okay. And it's because I get it from all this moon energy and the Two of Swords in the reverse, right? That you might feel a bit woo woo here, like, not woo woo, what the fuck am I saying? But you feel like a bit like you're floating, or like you're bobbing in the water or something like that. But you reach a place of groundedness and action. You're right. So I like it. The signs coming through here are Libra, Aries, Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius. All right. The rest are pages here. So if you pick up on anything, that's great. So that's what I have for you here. Let's take a look at your Astro Dice. For group 2, we have got Capricorn, Neptune. Neptune and Capricorn in the second house. So there has been confusion about your own self-worth, about how you're making money and how to make money stick. The mystery, or both of these things have been addressed by the Astro Dice. So your theme for the week is pay attention to your finances, what has been draining you. Pay attention to the things that you love and value, including the people who you love and value. What's important? Is it tradition, or are the lines blurred within the tradition? What has been delaying your come up? What has been delaying your success? And that's the breakthrough that you're having here. Like, you're identifying all these issues, and you're also identifying how to fix it. All right. Group 2, that's what I have for you, honey. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. If this reading resonated for you, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye. Hi, group 3, you chose this card. It's the Robin. So we'll check out the meaning in a second. Let's get your oracle cards out here first. All right, Spirit, for my group 3s, tell me about their week ahead. What's coming for them? For my beautiful, handsome group 3s, Spirit, talk to me about what their week holds. And last but not least, let's get your tea leaves out here. Okay. For my group, okay, there we go. That was quick. Sometimes it takes a whole minute. What do I mean? Hold on, wait a minute. Let us put some boom in it. All right. So Robin, cute bird. It says new growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. All right, so new potential on the horizon. So go after something this week. All right. We've got wisdom here. Insight into the nature of physical objectives gives you foresight. Use your best judgment. Nice. Let me put the robin face up so we can remember what it's about. We got whip, conflict, debate, hard work. Number 11. Then we got grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Okay, and then this other one, man, dealings or relationship with a man. Okay. So some of you have a conflict or some type of situation with a man in your life that need careful handling. Use your best judgment. All right. You are seeking growth from this situation. You come out a lot wiser. That's for sure. All right. So yeah, let's get your tarot and see what this is about. Spirit for my group threes. Ooh. For group 3, what is this going on here? What is this about for my group 3s? The cards didn't want to shuffle either. Tell me about the next 7 days. Oh my gosh. Let me flip them this way. For my group 3s, talk to me about their week ahead. We've got the Tower in the reverse. What's the unexpected this week? The Page of Cups in the reverse. What's working for them this week? Ooh, the 5 of Coins and the King of Wands in the reverse, both. All right. What's the challenge this week? The Knight of Swords in the reverse. What actions should my group 3s take this week? The Star. What's the turning point? The Wheel of Fortune. Turning point on the Wheel of Fortune. Can't get better than that. And let's see, how does my group 3 end the week? Where do they land by the end of the week? The Knight of Cups. Okay. So back of the deck, we've got the Hermit in the... No, it's in the upright. What am I saying in the reverse? Oh, well. Queen of Wands in the reverse. All right. So this week feels a bit heavy, group 3. Heavy in the sense that you want to keep to yourself and there's a lot of things going on around you that require your attention. You're avoiding some type of disaster this week where it's what you do or how you handle it. It's like life throws you a curveball this week and you need to use your best judgment to get yourself out of it. All right, there is potential for growth in the air. On the horizon, it says here by this little bird card, okay? So how you handle this situation is going to be up to you. It's like you're delaying something that it's time for it to come to a conclusion. You've been holding on to it because you've been trying to avoid some type of disaster or some type of ruin here, right? Whether it's a job and this is your boss that we're dealing with, or whether it's a connection with someone. It's been very tiresome. It's been difficult. And you have got the opportunity here to improve it. There's a lot of mention here about something turning around for you. All right. There could be a bully in your energy or someone that's kind of an ass that has been pushing your buttons. Okay. So we're going to see what that's about. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. All right, let's see this Tower. Spirit, why the Tower reversed? What's the atmosphere for group 3? Queen of Wands in the reverse. We saw that at the back of the deck. All right. So you've got too many things going on and you're resisting change. That could be the atmosphere around you or what you're bringing to yourself. Give me one more. What change is my group 3 resisting? What is this? The World, closing something out. All right. Again, there's something that you've been prolonging the closure of, and you're meant to change it here with the 8 of Wands at the back of the deck. So something is difficult for you to close out. And why that is? Okay, well, we're gonna find that out. But yeah, it's difficult. I feel strongly that for some of you, it's connected to your career, or it could be something on a personal level, right? With another person, that this person or this job, this something has been very difficult for you, and you know it has to end, or you know that its time is up, yet you hold on to it. All right. You hold on to it because you believe that perhaps there are no other opportunities out there. There's this, or someone has bullied you into staying, or I don't know. Okay, hold on. Tell me about this Page of Cups in the reverse. What's the unexpected here? The 2 of Wands in the reverse. You're meant to go back and reassess something. Full moon, illuminated subconscious. Yeah, it's talking about over the next month or so, something needs to come to an end. And this is the week that several events get triggered. Confirmation to push you in the right direction. Because right now, it's like something gets... You're obsessing over having something stick, even though it's not meant to stick. All right, what's working for you here with the King of Wands in the reverse and the 5 of Coins in the reverse, it says out of the woods. All right, so even though you don't feel like you've got enough experience, maybe some of you want to branch out on your own and do something on your own, but you're lacking the confidence to do that. Maybe you're afraid of being seen, or maybe you have insecurities about being seen or accomplishing, or maybe you feel like you can't accomplish it and it stresses you out. But this week, something happens in all this mess here that you realize, it's like you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, yeah, I could do it. Yeah, why not? Right? Tell me about this Knight of Swords in the reverse. There could be someone that is bullying you or being an ass, very manipulative. The Devil here in the reverse, unhealthy patterns. So yeah, there's a toxic person in your energy, or a toxic habit, or something that has delayed your closing this out. It's giving emotional manipulation also. Back of the deck here, 2 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you're not sure about what to do. 4 of Coins in the reverse. You're not sure whether to release this, what your priorities are, what you need to do. It's giving confusion. All right, tell me about the Star here. Be hopeful, okay? Have faith that things are going to improve. The Fool in the reverse. And don't hold back, all right? You're not being reckless or impulsive. You're going with the flow. You're having faith that a new beginning is on the horizon. And that is precisely what is on the horizon here with the Wheel of Fortune coming in. So something is turning around for you. 8 of Wands. Expect a forward movement to gain traction. Some of you could be traveling. Right? Some of you, maybe the decision to move abroad is being proposed to you by someone. And you're kind of working out the kinks this week on what's going to happen if I leave my place and go over here. 8 of Coins. Yeah, I feel it's connected to your career. If you decide to move, okay? Four of Cups in the reverse. This opportunity doesn't happen very often, so you don't want to miss it. So you go for it, right? But this proposal, because by the end of the week, you're feeling a whole lot more inspired. You're getting good news here about something coming in for you, even though it's upheaval. What I'm getting for some of you, if you are in an oppressive situation where you're unhappy or you feel like you need a change, this is what's coming in. This possibility for it to happen. The thing about this change, though, is that it's not immediate, not this week itself, but it's setting things in motion to happen very soon. Okay, so what I'm getting here, we're still in Aquarius season, are we? We're about to move into Pisces season. So I'm getting by the end of Aquarius season, or with the time that I'm recording it, it is Aquarius. That's when this new start comes in. When we're shifting seasons, all right? Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Well, these two, I guess. Two of Cups in the reverse, and then we've got the Three of Swords in the reverse. Do we want the Two of Cups upright or reversed? Hold on. Still came out reversed. Okay. So, back of the deck, Temperance in the reverse. Okay, that makes sense. Seven of Cups. For those of you where this is connected to a man that you have been off and on with, this person, this person could try to come back, okay, with an apology, and you're kind of surprised because this person that comes in, who got something about an apology? I think it was group 2, but it was a different sort of apology. This is more like a romantical apology. If you have been in a connection with someone that has bad habits or they are emotionally immature, I'm getting you forgive this person, but you don't necessarily want to go back to this, right? It's like you're trying to close that chapter out because you don't want to get further invested into something that hasn't been healthy. Because it's this relationship, for those of you where this resonates as a relationship in your life that you know needs to be over because of abuse, because of conflict, because of this connection was too hard. And you've had someone that could be emotionally manipulative that comes back your way and tries to deceive you or trick you into, making you codependent on them in some way. And it's led to false starts or a false sense of security. And now you're going to notice that the reasons why you need to let this person go, and you're okay with it. Whereas before, the thought of you releasing this person, and even for a job, right? If you feel like you're stuck to there's nothing better out there for me, it's giving self-deception. Have faith that there is something better if you are in a situation where you feel oppressed. Because what is coming in for you here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands is that you're making progress. The time is right. Things will take off and you're going to land in a better place than where you're at. Something is going to be very healing to your heart and you're ready to receive it. Okay, by the end of the week, right? So initially, yeah, topsy-turvy, kind of, sort of, yeah. Things happen that way, but rest assured that you are going to have one of these weeks because it feels like it's a pretty important week, group 3. All right, lots of major arcana activity indicating chapters in your life that will come up for review. And it's very telling because we do have that solar eclipse that's happening at the time that I'm filming this within a few days, right? Some of you have felt this energy already, but know, group 3, that you will be okay. As difficult as this might seem for you right now, you'll be in a better spot than you are currently. Have faith, all right? So let's close out your reading with your Astro Dice. Spirit. Okay, the signs that have come up so far are Scorpio, Capricorn again, Aries, Aquarius again, Sagittarius, And any of the fixed signs, which are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, which are the same signs. Anyways, I'm done, honey. Okay. Let's see. We got the first house in Aquarius. Shut the front door. Pluto in Aquarius. You know what? Pluto is in Aquarius. So it's, if you resonate as an Aquarius sign, tell me. Or Capricorn, you just finished out this Pluto cycle that was very lengthy. It was like 14 years or something like that. And your identity is being rebuilt. Who you are. This could be your physical body. This could be how you operate and show up in the world. So expect massive transformation there. All right. Pluto is about purging and release. And the first house is about your identity. So you're purging your identity. Like, what has made you who you are? You're reinventing yourself, because we've got Aquarius energy here. You're no longer boxed in to a certain type of mindset or a certain mentality. Even though Aquarius is fixed energy, which is quite interesting, they are very humanitarian and very open-minded. But it's like, once you stick to an idea, that's your idea there, right? It's hard to sway an Aquarius to change their minds. Believe me, my daddy's an Aquarius, so I know. But yeah, so reinventing the self. Very nice. And it's giving world vibes here. All right. It's like you're becoming whole again within yourself. All right. I love this energy for you. Group 3, that is what I have for you, honey. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.